Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We're alive.
Look at how evasive I am. You see what this
Wow.
is? This is whenever Barb asks me a serious question. Just, I'm out. I'm back in. So there you go.
That's
I don't know.
good.
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry. But today me and Goose were just talking about before we started the podcast today. Exactly. What do you want to talk about? I said, well, I got some comedy. I said, because me and JD always have advice, because
Totally.
but so it's really bad advice, but I mean it's advice.
It's advice. Exactly. It's free.
It's something,
It's something.
So it's like we always come in last, and it's like you placed 15th, and I go, yeah, but we placed.
That's right.
So there you go. That's all that matters. But
We're there.
So the whole thing is this. Buddy of mine texted me this one, and I just sent it over there to the group, but it's just some awesome comedy. I guess we'll get this over here. Here you go, Goose.
Oh, there you go.
There
Jennifer
we go.
Lopez rings. She
Since
has 5.
1985, Jennifer Lopez 5, Oakland Raiders nothing. Now, my whole thing is like this with relationship therapy.
There you go.
There it is. So
She's killing it, man.
No, it's awesome. But I mean, my whole thing is like this. You got the old school, because people ask us, it's like, man, how do you stay in a relationship, with Barb? You guys are on the road all the time, and you got the kids or whatever. The whole thing is there is no secrets. You either like your situation or you don't. And then you also have the old school where, like with our parents.
You don't get divorced.
No, they just hang in there, and I'm going,
They hate each other.
When do you think was the last time Scotty's parents had, relations? And you're like, well, Zakk, how old's Scott now? This is like when we're teenagers. You go,
Yeah.
well, we're all 18 years old now. You go, probably 18 years ago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're miserable. Yeah.
No, they're miserable, and they're still together. You can't go around life being miserable either.
Too short, man. You got to.
But also something has to be said.
Sticking it out.
I'm saying when our parents are in God's tavern now, but I mean, if we spoke to our parents, if they were around today, they go, oh, there was multiple times where we thought I was no longer going to be a Yankee fan. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the losing anymore, and there was enough bad seasons, and I'm out. I guarantee you our parents, but they we're just glad we stuck it out.
Yeah.
So what I'm just saying is there's always another side to the coin.
Yeah, yeah. You don't give up so easy, though,
Yeah, and listen, man, I with J.Lo, I get it. Like if you ask Jen, no, I'm just saying it was just like, well, Jen, what happened with the? And she's just like, she could probably give you a grocery list.
Yeah.
Of reasons why I had to split. but here's some comedy. We were just talking the other day. I was just talking with Barb. And, we were talking about these relationships. I go, unless you met your high school sweetheart, like, me and Barb, I've known her since 6th grade. And like any of our friends that we know is just like that have been married that long, or just they're still together and they met in high school, whatever. Like, if you don't marry a high school sweetheart, where, like I told Barb, I go, if we hadn't have met in high school, there is no way that this relationship ever happens. Where am I meeting you? Where am I meeting you? At a Frank Marino concert? Mahogany Rush?
Yeah.
You went to Dan Reed Network that night. We were in New York.
Yeah,
and it was Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush at the Ritz, and Dan Reed Network was like right down the road. Barb was there, and she goes, "Nah, I'm going to." And she left and went to go see Dan Reed Network.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, where am I running into you? At a Madonna concert?
Nah, it would never happen.
A Black Label show? You going to a Black Label show? I find this hard to believe. I find it hard to believe. Well, get rid of Black Label. You going to a Black Label? I'm talking me and JD's just in a bar at a club where you guys are at or whatever, which I can't see that ever happening because, where you roll with your friends and where I roll with my friends. I'm going, and we're in a bar. I'm just trying to picture you with your girlfriends looking across the bar going, yeah, see that guy with the Doom Crew hat on and whatever, with the beard? Yeah. Oh, I want a piece of that action.
No.
There is no Ray. There is no J-Man.
Nothing.
There is no Hendrix. There is no Sabatini. It just doesn't happen.
No, it's because where you were.
No, I mean, because like we were talking, like professional wrestlers, you know how like they always, you end up with the people you're around.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you're in wrestling, so you're around these girls. Oh, do you hear JD's dating Susan now? Like she's the WWE champ, and you're the other, you're the Intercontinental champion. It's just we're always together all the time, and then you guys just started becoming friends, and then you're hanging out, and then next thing you know, you guys start dating.
Yeah,
because you're around each other.
Yep.
You're like the workplace or whatever.
Totally.
I'm like going,
there's no way.
I'm just picturing Barb. I go, there's no way. Because I'll just bust her chops just going like, she'll go, oh, I didn't even say. I go, well, you should have read the fine print in the contract. Like whatever.
This is what it's going to be.
Whenever she's getting pissed at me or annoyed or she's just like, which is basically every day, So what I'm just saying,
God,
where she's just getting pissed off or she goes, will you stop or whatever? I go, you should have read the fine print in the contract. You gotta read. That's why you got to read the contracts, boy.
You need that. You need a lawyer sometimes. Oh, buddy.
No, but it's the truth. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, it's because I hear you, man. I mean, even think about it. Like the best bands that we love just happen to be in the same area growing up.
Yeah. I mean, like what are the chances of that happening?
Think
about it, Goose. If you wouldn't have went to Close Encounters that night or heard about, like me and you would have never hooked up.
No. I curse that day every fucking day. Whatever you're gonna do.
No, but I mean, I'm just saying, like
it's the truth.
I'm just saying, like me and you,
we were both here. That's
me and you
didn't.
We didn't grow up in the same neighborhood.
Where
I could walk over to your house and then we could jam and talk about Al DiMeola.
We were 40 minutes away. So if I didn't go to that club that night, I would have never met you, and just because we were in the same area.
No, it's crazy.
Pretty, that's playing the same area places anyway,
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, when you look at Sabbath, how they met, and then when you look at Zeppelin, it was just because, I mean, I think Jimmy had known John Paul Jones. So that kind of, because it's a studio
sessions,
thing.
Yeah.
So he's like, I think I'm going to start my own band. He goes, let me know, man. If you need a bass player or whatever, I'd love to do it or whatever. So he had the connection there. But like you said, if they weren't doing sessions, he would have never met John Paul Jones.
No.
So, and then, like I said, if he wouldn't have heard about Robert and then went for, and then, because what Jimmy always says, he goes, man, I was just like, man, what's the problem with this guy? Why isn't he like already famous or in a big band or because he's amazing? Yeah. And he goes, maybe he's just, people can't get along with him or so. You know what I mean? That's what he was thinking. So, so when it clicked with Robert, like, the reason why John Bonham gave it, because they were almost kind of like a package deal because they were buddies.
Yeah.
So that's how that all worked out.
Totally.
So it just by chance. But like you said, if Jimmy lived in Scotland, chances are he's not hooking up with any of those guys.
It never would have happened.
And Ozzy would have never ran into, Ozzy was buddies with Bill, but like he knew Tony from high school and Geezer, but like they didn't hang out all the time.
Beatles,
It's crazy.
Yeah, totally.
It is, it is crazy with, I just think it would be a bar. I go, there's just no way. I don't see, if we didn't go to high school together, there's no way. And I mean, like you said, with J.Lo, she's either hanging out with these guys that are either in movies with her or because it's where she's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but like,
yeah, but you would have never hooked up with Barb, never.
No, I don't see it happen. She was like, well, I don't see it. I go, no, I just don't see it happening. No. Where am I ever meeting you? Ever. You go to these roller skating things. You just go roller skating things with your girlfriends.
Oh, you went once. No.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's go in the Black Label in the Doom Quarian den. Let's go pump some power.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he would have met.
No.
I don't think it would have happened.
No, not at all, man.
No.
Not at all. Yeah. So I could show him my Mahogany Rush record collection at Robin Trower.
Yeah.
Listen how great James Dewar's voice is.
Yeah. It's really funny, man. And everything happened like that. I mean, with Feld, Feld saw you.
Yeah. I mean, the chances of me hooking up with Ozzy, it's crazy.
Forget it. I mean,
and then, the crazy thing with Oz told me, he goes, "Where have I met you?" He goes, have I met you before? And I'm thinking to myself, well, it had to be in Philadelphia while we were under the mezzanine. Maybe he was looking right at us,
exactly.
Or when Bernie Torme was playing with him at the Garden when we missed Randy, So I'm like, maybe he saw us then. No, but he was just like, "Where have I seen you before?" And then like Oz goes, "You remember?" Later on, he just goes, "No, I remember where I see you." He goes, "It was that Polaroid picture of you that was on our kitchen counter." Because that was the only tape they even bothered to look at. Because I was just like, I'm not going through all this stuff.
Right. Exactly.
You'd be like, let Zakk and JD sort it out. You know what I mean? Because just let me know the last three guys you find. You know what I mean?
Totally.
But but Ozzy goes, he picked up the picture and he was like, look at this kid. He must really love Randy Rhoads. That's all he thought. He was like, cool, good for him.
Yeah.
But he didn't think anything of it. Because that's what he was going, when did I meet you?
Right.
In between getting hammered the other night and the night after that, I was at the Rainbow. Because where I meet him there. It's like, no, there's a picture on the kitchen counter.
Exactly.
But it's pretty crazy, man.
And you didn't know Feld before that, did you?
No. And I met Dave there, at Close Encounters where we were hanging out.
Yeah.
With Cyrus. And I remember, Davey came over. He's like, "Oh man, did you ever think about auditioning for Ozzy?" And I was just like, "No." Did you ever think about, I don't know, hooking me up? Maybe we'll go to lunch with Jimmy Page, Robert Plant.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, I don't know any of these people. What are the numbers in the phone book?
Exactly.
And we go in the yellow pages. No, I just like, I don't know any of these people.
No.
But so what are the chances of that happening?
I know. And Mark happened to be shooting Ozzy.
Yeah, but that was crazy. They said, Ozzy's going to be here. Why don't you come up to the city? I drove up to the city.
Yeah.
And he had left. What's up, Sabatini? He had left with Andre the Giant, and we're not drinking.
That's amazing. He told us great stories about that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Ozzy's liver didn't blow out that night. Drinking with Andre.
He was massive. Drinking pictures. God. Andre was drinking pictures of vodka or something.
Totally.
The pictures of it, like
totally.
Like nothing.
Well, that's what that was the big thing with Andre. Remember when he had to get surgery? The doctors were about the anesthesia. They needed to ask him,
right?
How much does he drink on a daily basis? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of his.
Yeah.
As they were getting ready to do, with the anesthesia, like what?
Totally.
What his fortitude was, But But Vince McMahon was just like, oh my God. I don't even know where to start with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just from all the years of drinking and just like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. And he drank a ton.
Oh, you could drink a ton and still work heavy machinery.
Without a doubt. Nothing. I mean, he was a giant. He was the giant. Yeah.
No, without a doubt. You're not taking him down.
No.
Like trying to take down an elephant. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt. It was amazing. I remember I saw him live when I was a kid, Zakk.
Wow. Where did you see it? At the Garden?
No, it was like at some smaller place. And I remember seeing Andre and
Would you see him on $6 million? You saw him on a $6 million man.
No, I saw him.
That's Bigfoot.
He was my hero, man. You know what I mean? But it was insane to see him in real, in person. When you're a kid, oh my God, it was insane.
Well, yeah, just like your school teachers. You're like, I never see these people in person.
No, it's like, what? This is actually real. This is crazy.
Yeah, they're imaginary people.
They exist. Totally.
Like when you go to a concert, after they leave the stage, they just disappear.
That's what we thought. I had no idea.
Yeah, you never knew they go into a tour bus and come out of the underneath the arena and leave. They just appear.
Exactly.
Had a magic dust.
They stay in hotels. I had no idea of any of that. They're like, what?
Leslie West, St. Leslie goes like this. He goes, yeah, I remember the first time we got in the studio. I thought they, like, you know, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. He goes, we're going to be like Cream. And he goes, we recorded. I was like, this sounds terrible. And he goes, yeah, because you guys are terrible. He goes, I thought just like they sprinkled magic dust over the console and everything sounds amazing.
Totally.
And then I found out, no, it's actually the band. It's them.
It really was.
It isn't any magic dust.
No. There's a lot of it going around now, though. There's a lot of magic dust in the studio.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like we were just talking about that, you know, like people saying, but then again, I think this has been going on forever. I mean, you know, in the 70s, you had all the studio musicians coming in.
Yeah, just use what you got,
you know,
man.
Playing for the guys in the band. So what's the difference?
Well,
but by today's standards,
I hear you.
You didn't know who was playing on, like, you know, all our favorite bands' records back then. You know what I mean?
No. But, hey, use what you got. Use the technology that you have anyway, you know?
Yeah. I mean, back then, I understand. Because you have producers, you have studio time, you have budgets, you know, like all that stuff.
Different world. Yeah, everybody's got a studio now.
So it was just kind of like, and if a guy is a terrible, you know, he can barely play, but he looks the part.
Right.
It's just like, let me have JD come in and play bass on this thing. You know what I mean? And then I have you playing on my records.
And nobody even knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? So,
no.
You know, I mean, unless you have a trademark sound, unless it's like Randy or Jake on the records, and then you're going to bring a studio guy in, it's just like, it doesn't sound like Jake and it don't sound like Randy. Who's playing on his record? I see a picture of Jake and Randy, but I know that ain't them.
It's like some jazzer playing. It's like, what?
Or Van Halen. You know what I mean? You're going to have somebody, a studio cat, come in and do Eddie, you know, what is it? It's Al DiMeola. You're going to bring a studio cat in? It's just like, it doesn't even sound like Al DiMeola.
Bring in Angus.
Bring in Angus. I mean, unless a guy has a signature sound, if you got it, you can't do that.
No.
You can't.
No.
You know, but I mean, it's just, you know, like we said before, it's just, you know, it's a different time. But like nowadays, like I don't, you know, somebody was just like, and they weren't even lip syncing. They weren't doing it. I was just like, or somebody, I have like people have a big stink about the Super Bowl or whatever. It doesn't matter this year's Super Bowl. I'm talking about they were lip syncing or this and that. I go, that's the reason why they do that is because the television feed is going over a couple 100 million people are watching it. And if the mic goes out, we're done, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and the guitar mic goes out, the drum mics go out. You know, I'm just saying, because, you know, when they got to assemble that thing, you see how fast it is.
Oh, forget it, dude.
I mean, they're just wheeling out stages, coming out people. I mean, the production in there. They're
amazing.
Pyramids, man, within about 5 minutes. There's a stage up there, this and that. Then you got pyro, and you got a whole full-blown production, 500 dancers, everything like that. And it's like, well, let's keep it authentic and keep it real. It's just like, you know, why don't we just let them go in the studio and perform
just do it? Yeah.
And this way we have it so nothing's going to go wrong and everything's on cue.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I completely get it. It's just like it is what it is. What do you,
especially that, like you said, it's like 10 minutes to get the thing ready, you know, and it makes more sense. What are you going to have, the amps feeding back? It's like, what you know, what are you doing?
Mics going out left and right.
You can't do that, man. It's got to be.
Because it's all live feeds and everything like that. And you're trying to assemble everything in 2 seconds. Get out of here, man.
Nah, I know.
You know, just roll the tape. And it's actually them performing. They went in the studio earlier. Yeah. You know, before the Super Bowl. Yeah. And no matter what band it is, whether it's, you know, the Who, whether it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, or just this year's halftime show, everybody goes in, we record it, and it's all them performing live. You know what I mean? So you know, in the studio, they do one take or whatever. So, you know, but you know, it's just and I just think, like I said, we went to I went to go see Madonna back in the day. I remember you know, and it's just
guys.
Like, yeah, like
you went with the guys.
With the guys. And then this is Bill Greer, because he had known some of the tour managers or whatever. And I remember we went, and I'm like, people dancing on stage and this and that, and you know, the band, and I'm like going, and her mic was live, and I'm just thinking to myself, it doesn't even matter if nothing's even live up here. Because you ask everybody that left that concert, they're like, dude, that was one of the greatest shows I ever saw.
Were you dancing in the
Of course I was, man. I was dancing in the streets. I was dancing in the venue. And then when I got out, I was dancing in the streets.
You couldn't stop.
Not even dancing to the song, dancing in the streets. Just dancing for no reason. So, but it's just like the Milli Vanilli thing, where people were just like, well, it's all fake and this and that. I was just like, I go, anybody at those concerts were all like, dude, the dancing was amazing. It was incredible. The band sounded great. Nobody knows.
They don't care.
No, I mean, it was just like, just at this one gig, there was like 120,000 people watching Dead Mouse.
I know, spin AC/DC.
Doing his thing to AC/DC.
Yeah.
And then, like, right after he got done playing, the real AC/DC played. Yeah. And only like 60,000 people went on.
Yeah, I know. Amazing. The power of vinyl.
The power of vinyl. Vinyl's back, baby.
It's back. It really is, man.
Oh, my God. It's just epic. I go, let me get this straight. No one wants to see the real thing.
No. No, they'd rather hear it just spun by some dude with the ears on. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying is, God bless them. Did you have a good time? Yeah, I had a blast, man. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So what, they having a good time?
It's entertainment, man. That's it.
Yeah, well, you're going to get mad about it. I mean, it's just like, no.
Oh.
Maybe you guys should wear mouse heads.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And quit getting all pissed off and whining about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So there you go. Yeah. It is what it is.
No, I got you, man.
One thing's the truth, though. J.Lo's got 5 rings since '85.
Oh, my
and the
God.
Raiders still got nothing. And all my Raider buddies are going to be McLovin' that one.
Oh, yeah. True, though, right? 5 times since '85.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Well, that's,
So what is that? Shoot. Wow, man.
You know what that is? That's when she's sitting with her girlfriends in her car and she just goes, Susan, you smell that? It's like, smell what? Exactly. I don't smell anything either. Time to trade this in and get a brand new car. I need that fresh little smell. I need that brand new car smell.
Well, figure 5, it's like 7 years each one.
Maybe
the
less.
7-year itch.
Maybe. I think you're being kind.
Yeah? I don't know. I think 7. 5 rings since '85. Yep. 35 years.
That's consistency.
That's what I'm saying. She's very consistent.
That's like right up there with the that winning percentage has got to be right up there with the Patriots.
Oh my God! Over those, yeah.
Over since '85 to now, 7 rings. It's not too shabby. Good draft choices.
They're the only ones.
Good picks and free agency.
Right. They're the only ones who have more rings than her.
Oh, yeah, and you gotta hope the fellas stay healthy as well. You know how it goes.
Definitely, man. Yeah.
Injuries could ruin everything.
Yeah. I know.
Well, that's what you could say. When you do get separated or divorced, what was it? Injury. Knee surgery.
Groin.
Of course.
Pull the groin.
That would be the. That's a very important one right there.
I agree.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
that's a signing bonus, no pun intended. Or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But getting back to that relationship therapy, Black Label relationship therapy, I think it is the truth. That is the secret. You either gotta enjoy your situation.
Yeah, or it's never gonna work.
No.
And you just stay miserable, like you said, like a lot of them did.
Our parents, yeah. I mean, the old school way of rolling.
Yeah.
No, you just stick in there and you go, but you've been miserable for 22 years. Yep. And I'm on 23. I'm looking forward to the 25-year anniversary of misery.
And you know that joke, it's like, why did the husbands die first?
Why is that?
Because they want to.
Oh my God! Well, that was great. Everyone loves Raymond.
Yeah.
She goes, Frank. One day you're gonna turn around and I'm gonna be gone. and he spins around.
Yeah, he goes.
You're still here?
Not today. It's so great. So awesome.
Oh my God!
But it's the truth. You got to be happy, Zachy.
Yeah, man. It really is the truth. I mean, it's just any situation, even bands or whatever.
I know. I hear you. It's like, we're like, how hard is it, man? Why can't people just get along? It's insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never been in a situation like that.
No, lucky.
I mean, with the Zyrus guys, even before that, when we just played with Father Kern and Tommy.
Yeah, Stonehenge.
Richie did, Stonehenge and everything like that, and everything we were doing then, we just all done each other's company. Yeah, it was fun. We all did hanging out. And if we weren't playing, we'd all hang out. But I mean, and the same thing with Oz. Even though all the guys I jammed with an Oz, we all
pretty much
were all buddies. Everybody got along. I mean, everybody hung out, and then we went out to clubs or whatever. So
I know.
No, never been in that situation. Where you hear about bands breaking up, where they're like, "Dude, you put me in a room with that guy, I will stab him, and I will stab that guy." So it's just like, well, I guess that reunion not going to happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know. It's like, what goes so wrong, man? I don't know.
No, I don't know, man. But I guarantee you, if it was the Beatles, when that thing just started disintegrating or whatever, I'm sure if you sat down with either one of the guys, they'd give you a grocery list for like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the one band that's never done that is the Stones.
No.
And even though like Mick and Keith, take the piss out of each other. They know each other once, but it's never to the point where like, I can't stand this guy. Ever.
No, I hear you.
No. They just... Not even. They've even ever said like we need a break from each other. Not even that.
No, I know.
It's like the Stones never break up.
It's crazy.
Like Keith said, he goes, we're like the air you breathe, with the sun, the moon, the stars. He goes, we're just here, bro.
No, what's crazy? A lot of the volatile ones are the brothers. Actual brothers.
Yes, very few brother bands survive.
Yeah, it's
very true.
I know, like all the way to the Kinks.
Was it the Kinks, the Black Crowes?
Yeah, right? Crowes, Oasis. I mean, how many bands with like brothers? Yeah,
and massively successful.
Massive. And like, we're done.
Yeah, they're like, no, I'd rather not do 5 nights at the Garden. I'd rather I'd rather play in front of 8 people than do 5 nights at the Garden or play Dodger Stadium.
That's how much I hate you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yes, I hate you that much.
It's insane, man.
It's like, put it this way. Like, I hate this guy so much. If I was drowning and he threw me a life raft, I would choose drowning.
Exactly.
I would choose death.
Be a man.
Be a man. Don't take the life raft. Drown.
Be a man. Totally.
Oh my God. Yeah, but it is the truth, man. You gotta, or like you said, the flip side of the coin is you just hang in there like the Stones, man.
Yeah.
And still crushing it.
Yep. I mean, they took time off. They took a bunch of years off there.
Yeah.
But, yep. Totally. But and then like Pink Floyd, like it's crazy. Gilmore and Roger Waters just can't get along.
You guys can't go out for a couple beers if it were. Maybe that wouldn't be a good idea either, because then as soon as they start getting hammered, then the hate really comes out.
Yeah, definitely start fighting. Maybe we should do it.
Coffee and espresso might not be good either, because that might just get them up, amped up, and just want to kill each other.
Just see if you can set that up. That'd be great.
It could be a pay-per-view.
Exactly. So
I'm sure Dana White may want to be involved with this one.
Well, we'll have to see if we can put this in motion.
Just get the rock band rivalries.
Exactly. That would be funny, dude.
Let the hate consume you.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. You could have a lot of pay-per-views, man.
It totally could.
Without a doubt.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like you said, Goose, I've never been through that. You've never had that experience.
No, everybody's cool. You know, I wouldn't be in a situation then.
No,
Like
you would just
said,
leave. Goodbye.
Just leave. There's other situations. I'm too happy. I got to be happy. Man.
No, you just pick up your gear and go and just leave.
Outside. Yeah,
Don't even tell anybody you're leaving the party.
No,
just
get up and leave.
Be a man.
Exactly.
Leave.
Don't say goodbye. Just leave. Be a man.
Just be a man. Did you say goodbye? Were you cordial? No, I just left.
Packed my shit and left.
Oh,
Be a man.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
man.
about that on that one. But
Yeah.
So I guess, like you said, we'll have to see. Maybe J.Lo. Do we want to put any action down on this now for 6 rings?
Wow. What are the Vegas odds? What are the odds?
What are you going to put at that? You going to go 4 years?
Well, is she married again?
I guess it's Benifer. He's
Oh,
Ben and Jen. He's back in the fold. So you have a Black Label Vegas odds prediction.
The over/under is 2.5 years.
Is that what you're going? Everyone said it was going to work with A-Rod.
Oh.
He said it's true love this time.
Oh my God! And he was friends with her ex.
Well, they said this one's true,
right?
True love.
Wasn't he good buddies with Mark Antony and stuff?
Yeah, I think that was the. I remember seeing one of the memes that says, the guy everyone told you to worry about." There was a picture of them all hanging out.
Oh, totally, man. It's like, oh, Jesus.
Well, and I think Mark was wearing a Met jersey and A-Rod had his Yankee jersey.
Yeah, exactly. I've never.
And I think Jen had a Yankee hat on.
Yeah, so you knew right there.
Yeah, she's headed over towards. She's going to sign with the Yankees.
They tried to warn you, Mark. They tried to warn you.
You saw it. The writing was on the wall. She's wearing a Yankee hat, man.
Yeah, totally.
So
she was smart.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So you're 2.5 year prediction.
That's the over/unders. I don't know what I'm going to predict though. I might go over. She's been, between 4 to 7 years, I think so.
Maybe what are we looking at? Possibly 5.
I mean, I don't think even that much.
Should we just say 4?
I'd say 4 is the max.
Because you got to look. Let's break it down. We know friends.
Yeah.
That have gotten back together.
Yeah.
Just like this situation that's going on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With this Benifer thing.
Yeah.
So, those old problems rear up their ugly head?
Of course,
and it's just like the old ways started coming back, and I had to pull the ripcord.
There's a reason they pulled the ripcord in the first place.
Just like you did with Kiss.
Exactly.
Kiss Dynasty came out.
I had to pull it. I was out.
You're like, I got the old records. I'm fine.
I'm fine with them. Yeah.
And you had to rebuy them after you smashed them all. I
did. I was so pissed as a kid, man. It was so depressing.
Your dreams were shattered.
They were. I got Back in Black for Christmas, Night in the Ruts, and Dynasty. And I couldn't believe I was just so pissed, man.
Yeah, your world came crumbling down.
It did. It was over for me. I took off the makeup. That was it. I was done.
Yes, you found it. It's over.
I was like, Kiss go. It was like I couldn't believe it. My favorite band is turning into disco bands.
You were done.
You were done.
You were finished.
I was finished. I had enough.
But you had the old records that you had to repurchase after you smashed.
Exactly. Which I actually love. I still love them. Yeah, them old ones. Yeah,
they're classics, bro.
Totally. They're great,
production, the writing, everything. It's all.
It was good shit. Very stonesy, like we would say, man.
No, when we talk about the soup, man, there was tons of stones floating around in those early records.
Ace was great riffs, man. Keith,
but very, very Stones.
Totally.
You don't really realize it because of the seasoning that's in that soup.
Yeah,
it's just like once you start to, there's a lot of Stones floating around in here.
And the voices, because they don't sound anything like the Stones,
Yeah, because that's exactly because it's not a mixed delivery.
No.
Totally. But but if you really listen to it, it's just like, and the guitar tones are very kind of, because they're not super distorted.
Yeah. No, it's clean. Like,
it's got hair on it, but it's not.
It's like probably a plexi, right?
Yeah, totally. Plexi cranked, and then so it's got enough gain. But if you hit a G chord after it starts ringing out, it dies.
It'll die. Yeah,
it's not going to sustain forever.
No.
If you got a pedal on,
exactly.
So it just to send you over the top.
Exactly.
It doesn't have that.
Have it. No.
But that's the beauty of the Plexi.
And it sounds so good, though. The Plexi, it really does.
No, without a doubt.
Like an engine.
Yes.
It's like, it's badass.
I mean, like you said, it doesn't, by not having, you listen to Jimmy Page on the live stuff, there's no distortion pedal going on there. No, but otherwise he wouldn't be able to do that phrasing, though.
Exactly, because it'd be all fading back in between.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Unless he rolled off on the guitar a little bit, right? But but still, it's gonna feed back with the extra gain.
Yeah, because I mean that phrasing's very horn-like.
Yeah, totally.
There's no way he's doing that with screaming distortion because he couldn't stop.
Yeah,
totally. Feeding back like crazy and everything.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of that amp. For sure.
Yeah, and all those old records used that amp.
Yeah, your Aerosmith records, Alice Cooper's records.
Sounds great, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tone, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, even the Ted Nugent stuff. When you listen to like Cat
Scratch Fever,
Stranglehold, and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really not a lot of dirt on that.
No. But it's heavy just because of the riff,
Totally.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Cool.
But, without a doubt. But I don't know if it's gonna stop Jen from getting a sixth ring, bro.
I don't
know if a Plexi's gonna stop.
Get her a Plexi. see if she enjoys that. See how long that. It's been around a long time, so she might like it. Who knows?
Oh, the brutality.
Yeah.
All right, so our black label, Bennifer Odds, Black Label Vegas Odds. We're gonna go. We're saying it right now. It's February 23rd, 2022. What are you giving it? Till 2026?
No.
We're gonna be talking, and they're still rolling.
I don't think so. I'm going under. If it's a 4-year window, I'm taking the under.
Or does Ben stars as Batman again and hooks up with Catwoman?
I think something like that's definitely going to happen. I'm going to go under 2 years.
Under two. And what? Maybe she trades him.
I think she trades
to
up.
The Mets.
She trades up. Does he have a brother?
You are such a nicery.
Is there a younger brother involved there? I think she'd trade up. Why not? She's J.Lo. I would. I would if I was there.
Why not?
Exactly.
You see her. She's looking like she's hitting the Doom Crew Iron Den.
She's
working out.
Totally. It's great.
Keeping the diet clean.
Without a doubt.
Hitting in and out, maybe on a Sunday. Just one meal.
One double.
Meal. One cheat meal. That's all. Keeping that diet clean.
Definitely is. He looks great.
Without a doubt, buddy.
Nice, man.
All right, Goose. Well, great catching up with you again.
You too, Zachy boy.
All right, so we got so 20. Wow, now we going 4 years before we end this episode here. We got 4 years on this one.
4.
Well, you said 2.5.
I think the over under would be 2.5 personally, but if you want to set it at 4, I'm going under. I'm going to say under even 2.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, without a doubt. And then like the prices, Black Label prices.
Yeah.
4 would be the over.
Exactly.
All right. And you got the unders 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5 years.
That's where I'm going. Yeah.
Before she goes, Susan, you smell that in the car?
Yeah. No.
I smell nothing. Exactly. Time to trade this in and get a brand new car because I need that fresh Corinthian leather smell. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's that.
All right, Goose. Great talking to you, my brother.
All right, buddy. Love you, Zachy boy.
Love you, brother. Talk to you in a bit.